Will anything ever replace Facebook? A new social network called Ello has gotten quite a bit of attention lately. People are saying that it might be the successor to Facebook. It's pared down and completely bare bones, but they promise never to sell ads. They'll make their money from selling premium upgrades later. But right now, it's nothing more than a feed of updates from you and your friends. We got some invites, so we took a whirl at it. So now that you guys have had some time to tinker around with it, is it a contender for replacing Facebook? But even more to the larger point, will anything ever replace Facebook? Dan, what do you think?
No.
Lewis, what do you think? Dan, would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, let me elaborate a little bit. Yeah, I mean, everybody thought that Google Plus was going to kill Facebook, and we saw how far that went. I really like this service. I think it's got potential. I mean, it's got the same feel. I guess it would have the
from 1993.
Yes.
The feel you're going for.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing missing is an animated under construction GIF.
Right, exactly. It's like a text document.
It is super simple, and it's not very eloquent, and it's incredibly cut and dried as far as what it does. But you know what? I mean, it would be my guess that a lot of people would jump ship from Facebook who are tired of, getting 5,000 Candy Crush requests every day, or sifting through the ads, or worse yet, not getting the stuff that you subscribe to on different pages.
Right. So would it be equivalent to the city yuppie giving it all up and moving to the country to raise sheep, or like make soap out of goat's milk, kind of thing, where it's like, I have all these trappings and I have all these great things that I love in a social network. Let's leave all that behind.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be the Green Acres of social media.
Right.
But I really think it's going to have a sizable share. I'll put my hat that it will have at least it will get at least 2/10 of the people from Facebook.
I'm dubious if Facebook is ever replaced. I don't think it's going to be by Ello, but that's just me. Lewis, what's your take?
I like what
Facebook.
I like what Dan said. I mean, it is very no frills. It's very simple. It's very black and white. It almost feels like
literally.
It is literally black and
white. It
white.
almost feels like a mix of Tumblr and Twitter. At least that's the kind of vibe I got for it. But I do find it funny that the first thing you sign on and you see, you go to settings, and one of the first things that pops up is analytics, and it says like, oh, would you allow Ello to, to basically track you? Yeah. I mean, kind of funny that they're already thinking that just as they launch, but it is kind of cool that they let you toggle that so you could say, no, don't track me. That is very cool. But I think there's room for both. There's room for Facebook and Ello. But I think what might kill Ello is whenever they make that first move to premium. What if they take away something that's free right now? And what if they say
there's not much they could take away?
That is true.
Yeah.
No, but what if they say like a premium member can follow 6 people? A light member can only follow 4 or something.
Right. Or upload a photo or something.
Right. I have a feeling they're going to stumble on that, and that's when people are going to say like, screw that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting take on the social network to say like you're going to pay for what you want or what you need, and you just get bare bones elseways. But I don't know. In order to get the functionality of, say, a Facebook that is so lush, you're going to have to buy a lot of these add-ons. And then how are you going to know that the add-on that you buy they're going to continue to support? And it raises a lot more questions as well. I don't know. For me, you mentioned Google Plus before, Dan, and whenever I tried to really get people to move to Google Plus, the first thing they said was, no one I know is on Google Plus, revealing the biggest problem to moving away from one social network to another is that no one is there. And right now, since it's especially invite-only right now, there is literally no one on Ello. So I can't imagine that there's going to be a big push to move to it, because the general public, like my mom, my dad, they're going to say, all of my photos are on Facebook. Everyone I know is on Facebook. There's like this momentum behind Facebook that any new social media just can't have. And you can't have a new social media show up that has all that stuff, because that's a lot of investment in a time that you're not going to do unless you have the audience. So I feel like I know everyone says that every empire has to crumble and everything, but I'm starting to feel like Facebook is kind of immovable. They have too many hooks in people, and if you look at every time they do something that ticks people off, people complain and never leave Facebook.
Right.
They get over it.
I think Facebook's too big of a juggernaut for something, especially as simple as Ello, to really knock out of the top spot.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing: if there was to be one, I think they're moving in the right direction, because I think that we as a all right, now I'm going to get really esoteric here. I think we as a society are looking for ways to get back some of that privacy that we've lost.
Yeah.
And I think that there are enough people who are fed up with the Facebook, having an eye in every single thing that we do, that it would not surprise me if they just switched over to Facebook for a business or something like that, and then moved all their personal stuff over to another site.
Oh, it's interesting. I wouldn't think that most people have room in their lives for more than one social network, but I do see what you're saying is that by going the complete opposite of Facebook is very convoluted at this point, and there's so many privacy settings and everything, so you go the complete opposite, and you might actually have a chance of drawing people away from it because it's just so different. Again, it's the yuppie leaving it all behind to raise capital. Well, that's our 2 cents. What's yours? Will Facebook ever die? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you're not leaving Facebook, why not give Deal News a like? We're on there. For DealNews.com, along with Luis Ramirez and Dan Ledbetter, I'm Jeff Summergy. Bye-bye.